They're telling you that, you got the bloodline applied because the Lord didn't give you a foolish mind. Wash your hands. Wash these things that's going on around you. Yet you take precaution, but you don't live in fear.
That's right.
The way they want you to do now, they're trying to shut down the schools, trying to shut down this. Even 19 churches closed today in Gaston County. Scared to death of a devil, but they're going to. I'm going to tell you now, if you shut down today, I don't want you to ever try to cast the devil out on me, because the devil will show up and scare you and make you run and want to close your door. I said, not this old boy. I know him.
Hallelujah.
History repeats itself. Do you agree or do you disagree? Go through your line of history, it'll always repeat itself. And now I can't help but think about history and look back, Josh, and it looks like something we've seen in the back. It looks like something we've seen a time or two when you start seeing locusts destroying things, when you start seeing earthquakes showing up, when you start seeing all these signs and wonders. Does it remind you of something in the Bible where God said, let my people go? You let my people go and I'll quit sending this. If you let my people go, then I'll quit sending that. Could it be that the Almighty is saying, if my children will return to me right now, then I'll stop the pestilence in the land. If my children will call my name, then I can stop the pestilence. I wonder how many churches are praying. They don't want to pray until it shows up on the front door. They don't even realize the crisis that is even taking place. Can I tell you how serious this is? If it comes about and they tell you to shut your home down, let me show you how it can happen. The government steps in and tells you we're going to cut down your jobs for 2 or 3 weeks. How many of you can afford to miss 3 or 4 weeks of work and your bills still be paid? Do you see now? They say you don't go to work for 4 weeks and all of a sudden now your house is in. Come on, now all of a sudden we're worried about foreclosure taking place. Do you see the enemy trying to work? What happens is the enemy is shooting these darts all across right now. And they're flying. And God's children are running and they are hiding. They are scared to death. I'm going to tell you, I see it all in it. What's his Psalms? I want you to hear. This is Psalms 91. Those you got your Bible there, go ahead and read with me for a moment. I said all that to get to here. Chapter 91, verse 1. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High. Let me repeat that again. He who dwells in the secret place. God Almighty, I want to ask you, where are you dwelling? If you're worried about the enemy, you ain't dwelling in my daddy's house. For he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. He said, do you understand? He said, if you in my house, you under my shadow. Don't worry about no devil. I need you to hear me. If I got a shadow, Jeremy, that means I'm standing in front of you and you're behind my shadow. He said, if you got a problem with him, you got a problem with me. If you want to go through him, you got to go through me. He's in my shadow, and if you want to meet me, then I'll meet you out front. That's what the Lord's telling you. Good gracious, somebody. Look at your neighbor and tell him, I abide in my daddy's house. Hallelujah. I will say to the Lord, he is my refuge and he is my fortress. He is my God. He is my God. And in him I will trust. Listen to this. I want you to hear this. The word of God is already ready for today, 2020. He's been waiting on this. Listen to it. Surely I say, I'm trying to get ahead of myself. Verse 3. Surely he shall deliver you from the snares of the fowler and from the pestilence. And from the pestilence. Pestilence is diseases. He said, I will deliver you from them diseases. I got you. Pay attention to me. Stay with me. Verse 4. He shall cover you with his feathers, and under his wings he shall take refuge. He's just simply saying right here, like you ever seen a hen get her divvies? You ever seen a hen get her divvies? You out from the country like I am. Come on, Johnny. We get them divvies, and that baby would take them babies and put them up under her. And she would just look, I wish you would. I promise you got the right one. I promise you'll go through me before you get to one of these babies. They in my shadow, and if you want trouble, then trouble is yours today. That's what the Lord is saying to you. That's my time. It's here under my wings. And I wish you would, devil, because I got your number. Come on, somebody. I don't know about you. Every time trouble comes, I want you to imagine yourself just a little bitty divvy. That's a baby chicken for you city folks. I want you to imagine yourself as a little bitty chicken and laid up under your mama's wing. That's what the Lord just told you. I hold you right here.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus.
How many of you had some hens in your yard sometime? And I know we're talking a little country folk, but I don't care how country they get. Who cares? Have you ever walked up on one of them hens and get near one of them babies? Mama let you know you're too close. You got a whole nother yard on this side's ours. Go on over there and we won't have no trouble. And that's what the Lord's telling you right now. I will take you and put you up under me. I will hold you if you will dwell in my house. See, the Lord ain't like nothing else that you ever seen. He won't make you do nothing. He said, if you want to come in my house, all you got to do to get here, he said, enter it with praise and thanksgiving. He said, be thankful that you got here and have the praise upon your lips and you got a place to stay. Come on, somebody.
Yes, Lord.
Let me read down just a minute. Verse 5. And you shall not be afraid of the terror of night. People have gone crazy, scared to death. God told me what to go that fear doesn't come from him. He said, fear don't come from me, son. So if you're scared of something, who told you that? Don't be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrows that fly by the day. He said, even day and night, he's still shooting arrows at you. Even at nighttime, when the devils are done, you thought they're done playing at nighttime. The Lord said you better watch out in the daytime. There's also some arrows that's flying by you. Now you can read this passage and you can get scared. You can get it, and then somebody can just be listening, and all of a sudden, when he's shooting all these arrows at me, Paul, and it's this hard, and why am I even trying? I think it's easier if I just sit back and relax. Can I tell you, you can sit there and the devil will still come find you. You're just an easier target. Nor the pestilence that walk in the darkness. He said, I don't care what slipped in the middle of the night, what disease you woke up to in the middle of the night. I'm still God just today and forevermore. Come on, somebody. He said, 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right side. But you shall not come near you. Only with your eyes shall you look what I see in my presence. This is how I feel when God's with me. I'm able to walk through China streets. And I might see 5,000 on this side just laying there dead from the Crohn's disease. I might see 10,000, but I can walk through the middle because I got the blood up on my tennis shoes. Somebody needs to hear me. The blood is from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. But is the Lord telling me to be foolish and not worship, not wash my hands and put myself in those situations? No. But God's telling you, even if it shows up on your doorstep and the devil's got trouble and he's ordered trouble, I don't need you to fight, son. I need you to stay out the ring. I need you to get behind my shadow. I need you to get up under my wing. And I need you to let me fight. Come on, somebody. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Look at somebody and say, fear don't live here. Fear don't live here. Tell them, I know a man. If we're going to hide in the shadows of the Lord, that means the Lord stands out front. His shadow is behind you. And you're in his shadows. And the Lord said, I'm the one that stands out in front of you. They must come through me to get to you. What did the Father say? He said, no man enter heaven except if he comes through them. He said, the only way in here is through Jesus. The only way you get into this place is through my son. Jesus said, the only way you can get to my other adopted son, y'all need to hear me. Amen. He said, you got to go through me. Amen. Do you understand the bloodline that's covered around you? Do you understand the one that has got the bloodline applied all around you? Do you understand who you belong to? Do you understand there ain't a pestilence? There's not a disease that known or unknown that God is afraid of. There is nothing new under the sun. And my daddy never woke up one time, Derek, and said, I didn't see this one coming. In fact, he said, I wrote this way before you ever got here, way before Jesus ever stepped on this earth. He said, and I told you to get ready that it's coming. I've been warning you, signs and wonders will come. And I've been telling you that there's a man named Jesus that stepped out of heaven and he paid your price. He bought you with a blood. And he said, I sent him there that you shall not fear, but I sent him there that you would have a sound mind. He said, I sent him there for you.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Why do we fear diseases? Why do we fear what a job's got? Why do we fear what any man can do to us? The Lord said, don't worry about what a man can do to your body. Worry about the one that can do something to your soul and your body. Amen. Come on, somebody. We got this out of whack. Today, I want to show you how history repeats itself, and it shows me the children of Israel. Do you remember when the children of Israel, and they said there's a pestilence that came into the disease, came across the men, and it was all across the land, and they said, Moses come in and said, I need my people to go. Pharaoh, my people need to go. God said my people need to go free. I wonder if anybody in here want to stand in the gap today and say our people need to go free.
Amen.
Because God is standing here right now saying my people need to go free.
Yes.
I will send pestilence. I will send diseases. He tells you. I will send these things. Thousands may fall at your side, 10,000 at your other side. He said, but I will be right there if you will dwell in my house and let me hold you.
Amen.
If you will let me hold you, if you'll let me just take you in as my child, the one that made you. He said, and I'm able to protect you. Stay with me for just a moment. If we're ever going to remember anything of history, there was one thing that I remember more than anything. I remember when Pharaoh wouldn't run. You remember?
Yep.
They would tell Pharaoh over and over, if you do this, then this is going to happen. If you do this, Pharaoh like, yeah, whatever. Then the fleas come. Then the blood turned to water. Come on, somebody. Then all these things start happening. And Pharaoh's not moving. Do you remember? But the Lord said, I got something. I got something that'll make you move.
Amen.
I said by tonight, if the blood ain't applied. I said by tonight, Jimmy, if the blood ain't up on the doorpost. He said there's one coming through. And if the blood ain't applied, he said then the devil's going to come right up in there and take your firstborn. Somebody needs to hear me right now. He said the bloodline better be applied. If we're going to do it, then we better remember history. There's only one way past this pestilence. There's only one way past the coronas. There's only one way to heaven. Do you hear me? There's only one way, and that is by the blood of Jesus. Come on, somebody.